Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Jana Kanapati from Raw Weight Management, and today I'm going to be talking to you about food pushers. Food pushers? You're probably wondering, what are you talking about? Well, food pushers are people who push food towards us. They are usually people who we care about and people who we love, and they might really mean well. They might be just focused on feeding us because they love us, and that makes it even harder to deal with them. This could be our mother, our aunt, grandmother, spouse, work colleague, or even bosses. So this could be people who want to have a company to join them to enjoy junk food, fast food, desserts, and by joining them we will be derailing our efforts and sabotaging our own self from achieving the weight loss that we desire for ourselves. And this may also be people who are passionate about cooking. So these people may be enjoying their cooking and enjoy feeding other people. This may also be people who love baking. They are starting a new baking business and they are trying out with so many different kinds of cakes and muffins, and they need people to test it out. And they could be feeding us all these delicious cakes on a daily basis. So identify who they are, the food pushers in your life. So Winston Churchill said, "He who fails to plan is planning to fail." So this quote is very important in dealing with the food pushers in our life. Here are some strategies to deal with the food pushers in your life. Step number 1, plan, plan and plan. As you listen to me, I'm sure you have identified the food pushers in your life. Now come up with a plan on how you are going to deal with them in the future. You may get to the details of even what you're going to say to them. You may even want to role play that. But the more you plan, the more you are going to be successful in overcoming the influences of these food pushers. Step number 2, depending on who the food pusher is, a heart-to-heart talk may be helpful. So if the food pusher is my mom, telling her about my weight issues and the intentions that I have in terms of weight loss may be helpful and may prevent her from pushing food towards me. Saying no thanks may be helpful, but you can't use that all the time. What may work is saying no thanks, but moving on very quickly to a conversation the food pusher is passionate about. So for example, if a friend is pushing a cake towards me, I might say, "No thanks, but tell me about your son. How is he doing? I haven't heard about him for a while. I heard he's doing very well in school." And then the food pusher would not be hurt by you saying no thanks and will be passionate about talking about her son. Some other strategies that you can use is to say that it doesn't agree with me. So spicy food don't agree with me, or sugary stuff don't agree with me, or something like that. Nobody is going to push food towards you that is not agreeable with you because they know they might be doing more harm than good. It may also be helpful to be trendy. I'm on a gluten-free diet, or I'm on a sugar-free diet. That may help. You can also use a doctor as an excuse. "Oh, I can't have that because my doctor says I shouldn't have it." And nobody is going to go against the advice of a doctor. So that is very, very helpful in dealing with food pushers. And finally, something that has helped me throughout my life is I just eat much slower than the rest of the population. So people can only push food if you have actually cleaned your plate, like if you have finished your food and then they're going to pile on extra food. What if I've not eaten my first portion anyway? So I just eat much slower than the rest of the population. So it's really hard for the food pusher to push more food to me. So that has helped me in the past, and you may want to come up with your own strategies on how to deal with these food pushers. So that's it from me, and I hope these tips are useful to you in your weight loss journey. Thank you and bye-bye for now.
Created using Powtoon.